Good afternoon, class. My name is Mr. Martins. I am your business study teacher. Hope you are enjoying your stay at home and you are observing every necessary things you need to observe concerning this coronavirus. I hope you are washing your hands every time. Anytime you go out and come in, hope you are washing your hands, and hope you are also observing the social distancing. Please do. Coronavirus is what? Real. Before I go on, I will also want to wish my Muslim brothers and sisters here Happy Eid Mubarak. Let's start. Our topic for this afternoon is journals. That is journal account. The content that we will be looking at are meaning of journal, uses of journal proper, types of journal in accounting, advantages of journal accounts, and one, what is journal account? Journal account is an original book of entry in which we record first time all business transactions thoroughly. It means the first book that we use to record our business transaction. Take for instance, we went to buy something in the market. As we are buying that thing, the receipt they are giving us at that particular time is also stands as journal account. The first time the business is being done, the first place that you record that account before you now do your main account for the month is a journal account. That is your first place of original entry. Your first place of original entry. That is the place you enter use first before you now do your day-to-day account after the end of the market day. Let's go to the uses of journal. The uses of journal. 1. Opening entries. Easy to open entries. 2. Closing entries. 3. Easy to correction of error. Easy to correct any error that is being made when you make mistake. 4. Transfer between accounts. 5. Purchase of fixed assets. The next one is types of what? Journal account. Types of journal in accounting. 1. Purchase journal. It also called purchases day book. Its process is to provide a record of all the goods a business has purchased. That is, this is used to record day-to-day transaction that we make. Every business that you make, you sell or you buy every day, you also use it to record it. Every day-to-day transaction that you make, you use it to record those transactions before you do your monthly account. Sales journal. You can serve as a book. You open a book and you fix, after tearing receipt, you fix it immediately inside the book. sales purchases day book that you make. You open it and you write something down there, the amount, aside from the receipt, aside from the duplicate receipt you have. You also have a book that you can record all those things to know how many pieces of biro, pencil, or exercise books that you sold every day, that you bought every day. The second one is sales journal. Sales journal. This is used to record every sales that you make as a retailer or as a wholesaler. You use it to record everything that you sell in your business. In your business place, you use it to record it, putting it down to know what and what you sell, so that you don't make mistake before you do your normal business account for the day. The next one is general purpose, general / proper account. It is also called general or proper journal, which means it is used to record both purchases and sales. This account, you can use it to record what you purchase from a manufacturer, also use it to record what you sell from your own business or from your own shop. Purchases, the next one, the fourth one is purchases return. This purchases return is being held by manufacturers. They use it to record every purchases that a wholesaler buys from them and return it due to a default or substandard in that product. So they will use it to record it and return back the money, or giving the person another goods, a better one. The other one is sales returns journal. This is the one that is being held by you as a wholesaler or a retailer. When a customer comes to your place to buy and he or she find out that it is not exactly what he or she wants, you have to return it back to you, and we record it in your sales return journal. You record it there back and give the person another goods, or you return back the money. Hope you are following. The next one is the advantages. Here are some of the advantages of journal account. It provides records of all business transactions in one place on the time and place. 2. All transactions are recorded. Sorry, that is a mistake. Are recorded on the receipt or bill, so we can check authenticity of each journal entries with their bills. 3. The expectation of the entry are made known by the journals. 4. It reduces the risk of omission of transaction. The next one is classes of entries. 1. Simple entries. It has both simple entries. One simple entry, only 2 accounts are involved. One account will be debited and the other credited. That is, it will have 2 sides of account, the debit and the credit side. And what does it say? Let me bring to your notice. Principle. When you are working account, there are principles of account that you have to know. You have debit the giver, credit the giver, debit the receiver. Credit the giver and debit the receiver. The second one is deposit entries. There may be several accounts to be debited and only one account to be credited, and vice versa. vice versa. Hope you are following. Thank you very much for your understanding. At this juncture, I feel that you have understand my lecture. Do well to ask me any question, any place you do not understand properly, and I will gladly throw more light to it. Thank you very much for listening. Here is your assignment. Do well to do this assignment and submit in time for you to earn your proper marks. Thank you very much, and we hope that you keep date with us. Very soon, school will reopen and you will understand what is going on. Thank you very much.